Hello everyone, welcome to Career Launcher and welcome for a new series that we are again starting with in view of just about 3 months or so, I would say, because we are already in August, right? August, September, October, and then it will be the last month, right? So this is the time to again come to terms with the exam and to look at the various important questions, right? So in this series again we'll be looking at a mixed bag of questions, and I would always recommend you people that you not only post your queries but you also try with me, right? And uh, let's learn together, I would say, right? Any queries you can post, let me know. I will we will we can discuss, right? So well uh, let's see, we have a mixed bag of questions for CAT 2026, that is just uh, a little over 3 months ahead of us, right? So let's start with the session. Practice along with me, right? Chaliye, let's start. Okay, fine, people. Here we go. First question. गुड इवनिंग स्वाति, गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. पहला सवाल आप प्लीज ट्राई करें 1 मिनट के लिए और मुझे बताएं अगर आपका आंसर आ रहा है तो. लेट्स सी हु कैन गेट दिस. So what I'll do, after some time I will start by, I mean, I'll give you some time. If I don't get an answer within a minute, then I'll start discussing, right? Tick tick one. Time is running out. Quick, quick. Anybody? Okay. 1 minute. Okay, I'll give you some more time. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yeah. Shubhang, very good. Shubhang got that. Yes, correct. So all these questions, we can easily do by assuming the initial quantity as 100. In any percentage question, always that is the most convenient thing, that the initial price before the start of the trading on the day one was 100. So by the end of the day one, it was 35% up. So it was 135, right? At the end of day one. Then it was up by 20%, however, only at the end of day two, from with respect to the 100. So that was therefore 120, right? So the question becomes, from 135 to 120, what's the percentage decrease? Right, simple. So the difference is 15. So it's a drop of 15 on an initial value of 135. So 15 on 135. So 15 nines are 135. So this is a fraction of 1/9. 1/9 is 11.11%, right? Okay, chaliye. So next one, let's see. Shubhang, don't you think exams are meant to be tough? अगर आसान ही होता तो फिर आपके लिए भी लॉलीपॉप होती, हर किसी के लिए लॉलीपॉप होती. राइट, एग्जाम्स आर मेंट टू बी टफ. अभी आप कल उसके लिए कम फॉर दी this analysis on Monday, right? We'll analyze. Don't worry, we'll take care. Question 2, people. Let's see. चलिए, अब मैं थोड़ा सा मोमेंटम बनाता हूँ, थोड़ा सा स्टार्ट करते हैं. मतलब लेट मी टेक दिस अप. और अगर आपका मेरे से पहले आ जाता है तो प्लीज मुझे जवाब दीजिएगा। ऑप्शंस नहीं है, टीटा क्वेश्चन रखा है ये, आपको पता ही कुछ क्वेश्चंस टीटा होते हैं जिनके लिए कोई नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं होती है, बट ऑप्शंस भी नहीं है, दैट इज द अदर थिंग, राइट। डाउन साइड ये है, अपसाइड ये है कि नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं है, डाउन साइड ये है कि ऑप्शंस नहीं है टू हेल्प यू, राइट। सो okay, so boat covers 36 kilometers downstream, 24 kilometers upstream, downstream, boats and streams का क्वेश्चन है। डाउनस्ट्रीम में you're going with the river flow, so your net speed is the sum of the speed of the river current and the speed of the boat। क्वेश्चन में आपको स्पीड ऑफ द बोट इन स्टिल वाटर निकालनी है, लेट्स से दैट इज x। सो क्वेश्चन कह रहा है कि ये जो 36 डाउनस्ट्रीम 24 अपस्ट्रीम में टोटल टाइम इज in the same total time that it would take to cover 60 kilometers in still water. So there's an equation I can write on the total time, right? There's an equation that I can write on the total time. 36 downstream, so 36 upon net speed, which is x plus 3, because speed is yes, Ariman got that very quickly. Shubhang also got that. Very nice. Good, good, good. Yes, people, correct. Good. Plus 24 over x minus 3 downstream. Upstream में your net speed is the difference of the speeds, and this should equal the time taken to cover 60 kilometers in still water। मतलब कि सिर्फ बोट की स्पीड है which is x, so time taken will be 60 that distance upon the speed of x। yes, इसको सॉल्व करेंगे, क्वाड्रेटिक बनेगा, इसका आंसर आपका 15 आ जाता है। बिल्कुल सही जवाब आप कह रहे हैं। तो यूजुअल क्वेश्चन है, राइट। बोट्स एंड स्ट्रीम्स का एक ही कॉन्सेप्ट है। डाउनस्ट्रीम नेट स्पीड इज द सम ऑफ द स्पीड ऑफ द बोट एंड द रिवर, अपस्ट्रीम इट इज द डिफरेंस। इक्वेशन लिखनी थी टोटल टाइम के ऊपर, बोट कवर्स दिस इन द सेम टोटल टाइम दैट इट विल टेक टू कवर 16 स्टिल। ठीक है, तो ये आप समझ सकते हैं, इसको क्वाड्रेटिक बनेगा, x इक्वल टू 15 इज करेक्ट। मतलब मैं यहाँ पर आपको वेरीफाई भी करके दिखा देता हूँ कि आप देख सकते हैं 36 by 15 plus 3 18 which is 2 hours, plus 24 upon 15 minus 3 which is 12 which is also 2 hours, so 2 plus 2 4 is equal to 60 upon 15 4। तो वो मैच होता हुआ दिख रहा है। मेरे को लग रहा है शायद आप लोगों ने इसको शायद हिट एंड ट्रायल से किया है, वरना प्रॉपरली अलजेब्रिकली सॉल्व करने में तो थोड़ा सा ज्यादा टाइम लगता है, इजंट इट? गुड गुड, बढ़िया। चलिए मैं नेक्स्ट के लिए आपको टाइम दे देता हूं। ये वाला देखिएगा। Yes, correct. Okay, so this is again right. Well, this is a question of weighted average, obviously, right? Because 4 milk solutions having this much concentration of milk are mixed to obtain 75. So this 75% milk is basically the weighted average of these concentrations in the ratio of in what, as per the ratio they are mixed. So which of the following could be the ratio? So these are the weight factors of the ratios. So from the options only you have to pick and check that which option matches with the weighted mean of 75, right? So you match with option 1, it won't match, like 3 into 50 150 plus, right, weighted mean this percentage into this ratio and so on, 60 into 50 300 plus 80 into 6 480, sorry 480, बोल कुछ रहा हूँ लिख कुछ रहा हूँ, 94 से 360 upon 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 4 18, So you calculate this does not match with 75, right? It's something else. But you match with option B, so it does match. 52 is a 100, 52 is a 100, 63 is a 180, 4 into 80, 320. Do you see what I'm doing? This ratio, these are the ratios and these are the respective percentages. So taking the weighted mean, plus 5 into 90, 450, over 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, that is 14. So this does match up with 75. 100 and 180, 280, and this is 320 and 450, 770, 770 and 280 is 1050, 1050 by 14, that does come to be 75, right? So option B. तो इसमें कुछ solve नहीं कर सकते, obviously option से ही backtrack करना है, right? You can only backtrack from the options because there could be many different ratios, you know. जब हमारे पास दो 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 चीजों को मिक्स करते हैं तो एक यूनिक रेशो होती है, बट व्हेन वी हैव मोर देन थ्री mixtures being mixed, so a certain percentage can be obtained in many infinitely many possible ratios. So there is not a unique ratio here, we can only check from the options. That is the point to take away, right? चलिए और देखते हैं. देखिए, just like exam, you know, I brought all the kind of, you know, levels of questions. You know, we get, you know, doable questions, out of the box questions. Chili, next one. Okay, so I'll give you again time to try this one. Okay, let's check out. Let's check out. I got some answers. Let's see. So what I'll do is 20, 30, 60, I'll assume the capacity as 60 liters, right? So I'm taking the work to be 60 liters, the capacity of the tank. So the rates we can therefore define. For pipe A, the rate is 60 by 20 plus 3. For pipe B, 60 by 30 plus 2 liters per hour. Pipes, the third pipe, which is the leakage pipe, call it C. It is doing the negative work. So 60 by 60, 1 liter per hour. So negative 1. When all three work together, A plus B plus C, the combined rate is 3 plus 2 minus 1, which is 4. And when only A and B work together, then the combined rate is 3 plus 2, which is 5. So out of the 13 hours, let's say question is after how many hours should the leakage pipe be closed? So means basically for how much initial hours all the three pipes together were working, let's say that is n hours. So the work done in that n hours was 4n basically, at the rate of 4 in n hours. The remaining 13 minus n hours, the rate was 5. So the work done was 5 times of 13 minus n, and this should equal the total work, which is 60. Solve this, you'll get the answer. 4n plus 65 minus 5, n is 60, n is coming to be 5, right? So in 5 hours, the leak should be closed. So for initial 5 hours, all the three working together, and for the subsequent 8 hours, only A and B working together, the pipe will get filled, right? Perfect. All right. चलिए और देखते हैं another theta question, and something to do this time with number theory. What is the greatest four-digit number divisible by 11, which when divided by 5, 7, and 9 leaves remainders of 3, 5, and 7 respectively? So this is a very typical numbers question where the remainders are given by certain divisors. Remainder by 11 is 0 basically. The number is divisible by 11. The remainders by 5, 7, 9 are 3, 5, 7. Do you see a pattern over here? Do you see a pattern over here? So this is a very typical pattern. Do you see the remainders are not the same, but the equivalent negative remainder is the same, right? So the concept is this number basically is a multiple of 5 plus 3. I can also say it's a multiple of 5, let's say 5a minus 2 kind of number, equivalent to a multiple of 5 minus 2. A multiple of 5 plus 3 is also as good as a multiple of 5 minus 2, right? And also equivalent to a multiple of 7 plus 5, or call it a multiple of 7 minus 2. And also equivalent to a multiple of 9, let's say 9c plus 7, or you can say minus 2. The equivalent negative remainder is the same. So when this happens, then these three conditions all together we can write in one combined form as that this number is basically a common multiple of 5, 7, and 9 minus 2, right? So this number n is basically a certain multiple, let's say m times the LCM of 5, 7, 9 minus 2. So that is the combined outcome of these three conditions. LCM of 579 is simply 5 into 7 into 9, nothing is common. 7 5 is 35, 35 into 9, 315. So the number is a multiple of 315 minus 2. Like you can check out, 313 is satisfying all these conditions. You can check it out. 313 is a multiple of 5 plus 3, is a multiple of 7 plus 5, is a multiple of 9 plus 7. You can check it out, right? So but that's not the point, but that is, I mean, that is one condition, but the another condition, it's a multiple of 11 also. So it's a multiple of 315 minus 2. At the same time, this number is also equivalent to a multiple of 11, let's say 11k. So now we need to so the next objective is that both these conditions have to be satisfied. On one hand, it's a multiple of 315 minus 2. On the other hand, it's a multiple of 11. So basically the point is you have to find the smallest integer values of m and k which satisfy this linear equation. How do we do that? That is what I'm here to explain, right? So what you do, 11k is equal to 315m minus 2. From 315, take away the largest multiple of 11. So 22, right? 11 to 2, 22. Then 10 remains. Sorry, then 9 remains. 99. So if I take 319, it's a multiple of 11, 319. So can I write 315m as 319m minus 4m minus 2, or call it minus of 4m plus 2? So what I'm trying to say, this is a multiple of 11, 11k. 319m is a multiple of 11. So 4m plus 2 should be a multiple of 11. So means what value of integer m can I put over here so that 4m plus 2 is a multiple of 11? A multiple of 4 plus 2 is a multiple of 11. So think about the smallest numbers. Is 11 of the form 4m plus 2? No. Is 22 a number of this form? Yes. 4 into 5, 20 plus 2, 22 does match. So yes, for m equal to 5, we get this value to be a multiple of 11. Hence, we can come back to this condition and we can say that n, the smallest value of n which satisfies this condition, is obtained for m equal to 5. So now we are finding the smallest number which satisfies both these conditions. We are able to conclude that comes for m equal to 5. So 315 into 5 minus 2, which is 15 5 is 75, 5 3 is 15, 1575 minus 2, 1573. 3. Am I correct? But wait a second, 1573. Question is asking what is the greatest four-digit number? This is the smallest solution, 1573. Smallest such number, right? We have to find the largest such number. Okay. So what do we do? Uh, the number basically we have to identify in general what is the form. So this is the smallest such number. The general such number is a common multiple of 3, 15, and 11, the divisors, plus the smallest solution. That's the idea, right? Just like over here we took the LCM, right, for 579. Here also you have to take the LCM of 3, 15, and 11. LCM of 3, 15, and 11 is simply 315 into 11. So multiply 315 with 11, 3150 plus 315, that is 3465. So in general, the number is a multiple of 3465. Let's say 3465 into x plus the smallest solution of 1573. Obviously, we can take x equal to 1, 2, and get the higher values within the limit of 4-digit numbers, right? So therefore, what values we can take? Can we take the value of x as 2 and be within the limit of 10,000? We have to be less than 10,000. What's double of 3465? 65 twos are 130, 1 is carry, 68, 6930. If I add 157, so for x equal to 2, what do I get? Right? For x equal to 2, I'm getting that n is this 6930, double of this, plus 1573, which is 3730, 115, 178, 8503. Can I add another 1573? No, because 8500 plus 1500 is already 10,000. So I cannot add 1573 and 8503. I will cross the limit of 10,000. So the answer is 8503. राइट सो थोड़ा सा नंबर थ्योरी का डीप क्वेश्चन था, और ये देखिए मैंने क्यों लाया हूं, क्योंकि ना इस पर बहुत रिसेंटली ना बहुत तरह के वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स आए हैं, ऐसे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस भी आए हैं। तो ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट है ना, जिसमें कि डिफरेंट रिमाइंडर्स से, डिफरेंट डिवाइजर्स से रिमाइंडर्स दिए होते हैं और उन मल्टीपल कंडीशंस को एक साथ आपको कंबाइन करना होता है, तो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर व्हाट्स द कॉन्सेप्ट. The number, if you have such conditions, right, is a common multiple of the LCM of the divisors plus the smallest solution. The smallest solution is obtained by hidden trial. So what I did over here was finding the integer numbers which satisfy this linear equation. How did I do that? Did you see my technique? From 315, I took away the largest multiple of 11 separately, so that I can deal with a small expression over here, 4m plus 2, and I can figure out that what value of m will make this to be a multiple of 11. Because thinking with 315 is little time consuming, right? 315 is a large coefficient. Thinking with 4m plus 2 is easier. So that's the crux of this kind of question. Okay, people. Chaliye. So I hope this was understood. Let's see the next one. चलिए मैं आपको टाइम देता हूँ इस क्वेश्चन के लिए. प्लीज लेट मी नो अबाउट दिस वन. Interesting question for you people. I would hope that you get it. No, Shubhang. Mhm. ओके सो वेल, अब मैं ना इस क्वेश्चन का आई मीन आई डोंट नो व्हाट यू हैव डन. No, not at all, Shubhang. No, no. Ariman also not correct, but your answer is I don't know, maybe some calculation mistake or something, because your answer is a factor of the correct answer. Let's see. Okay, so people try to understand. I will, so unless, so what I'll do, I'll try to explain this. I mean, it would be better understood if I try to present a picture over here. Okay. So let's say this is the final cube that you are trying to make. Okay. Let's say this was the final cube you were trying to make. Each of the edge lengths is equal. So when you will create this cube as by stacking up the cuboids, right? One after the other, sequentially. So what would happen eventually is, let's say like you place one cuboid here having 4 3 2. So let's say the length 4 goes like this. Let's say the length 4, the other dimension 3 goes over here, and the other dimension 2 goes over here. So I'm not completing the cuboid, but just imagine we have one such cuboid, 4 3, and this is 2. So can you understand what I'm trying to say? Now it strikes you. Now it strikes you, Bang, when I've drawn the picture. Now can you understand what is going to happen? A multiple of 4 here, a multiple of 3 here, and a multiple of 2 here, as you will keep on stacking up. So the minimum side length of the cube can be a common multiple of the 3 edge lengths of the cuboid, because a multiple of 4 will go there, multiple of 3 will go there, multiple of 2 will go there. So the minimum side length can be 12 centimeters, right? So therefore, if you need n such cuboids, let's say, so the volume of each cuboid, which is 4 into 3 into 2, the volume of each cuboid into, let's say, n such cuboids will equal the volume of the cube. That's 12 times 12 times 12. Right. So therefore, you get from here n as 4 is a 12 cancels, 2 cancels, 12 into 6, 72. 72 cuboids you will need. Right. So कभी कभी तो व्हाट इज द मैसेज, आई मीन इन एनी ज्योमेट्री क्वेश्चन हमेशा उसको थोड़ा सा विजुलाइज किया करो, स्केच बनाया करो. कोई भी क्वेश्चन होता है ज्योमेट्री का तो, राइट, डोंट जस्ट थिंक इन माइंड, थिंक ऑन द डायग्राम, राइट. Shubhang, I mean, Shubhang had the aha moment when I drew the figure. उसने बोला अच्छा, it was about the LCM. फिगर देख करके रियलाइज हुआ, राइट. ओके, चलिए. Now, people, let me remind you that on Monday we will be doing our CDC2 analysis. So I know that most of you have given this, and you will looking forward for the analysis with all our mentors, GP, Shashank, and everyone. So obviously, you should look up to the analysis after having given that, and right, you will come to terms with the exam, right? And I have one last dessert for you. So what I planned is, I'll give you a challenger in every session, and here is a bonus question. तो ये क्वेश्चन जो है ये हम नेक्स्ट सेशन में डिस्कस करेंगे, और आप मुझे इसको सॉल्व करके कमेंट बॉक्स में अपना आंसर्स देंगे, और जो भी आंसर करेक्ट दे करके आएगा उसको हम उसका नाम अनाउंस करेंगे, या फरेरो रोशर मेल कर देंगे उसको। राइट, सो वट एवर यू वांट, नेम तो अनाउंस कर ही देंगे, बाकी आप मुझे अपना एड्रेस भी दे दीजिएगा। ओके, सो ऑप्शंस नहीं दे रहा हूँ, राइट, नहीं तो फिर ए बी सी डी खेलते रहोगे आप, तो मैं वो नहीं चाहता हूँ। सो विदाउट एनी ऑप्शंस, दिस इज द क्वेश्चन, टेक इट अवे, and we'll meet next time, and we'll do again, continue with this, right, as always. Perfect. So, well, I hope to see you very soon again in the next week, same time, same place. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy this question, and all the best. Keep up with your practice. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you.